Yo, what's up, my boy?
What's up, bro?
What's up with you, man? What's
How
up,
you been?
man?
How you doing?
I'm Gucci, man. Like I said earlier, I was just getting off of work, man. Can you hear me good, bro?
I can hear you fine. Yeah, really good, actually.
I appreciate, bro, man. Man, I don't know where to start, but man, like I really do appreciate your channel, bro, and what you've been doing, bro. Because for the longest, man, like I've been living life a certain way and never realized that I've been living like not to like my full potential as a man, bro. But like catching your videos, bro, like really spoke truth, bro. Like, to be real with you, man. And I really do appreciate what you've done, not even just for me, but for all the potential kings out there too, man. You doing your thing, man. Keep it up, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Hell yeah. Glad to hear that. Love to hear it, bro. Love to hear that. Like, share anything, any stories you have, like how you came to the red pill. We can start with that.
Okay. Funny how I came to your channel, bro. I know you're familiar with him because you brought him up on your channel. What's his name? Alpha Male Strategies. That was
Yeah.
the first. That was the first person like I really checked out when it came to like red pill and how to be around, how to act with women, how to text women, how to talk to women, like, and from there, how YouTube's algorithm is like once you watch certain videos, they start linking you to other videos as well too.
Mm-hmm.
And your channel popped up. I'm like, red pill. Now I'm trying to remember. I don't remember exactly which video first, but I do remember one video you was talking about how like the percent in the ratio when it comes to like promiscuous women and women that actually want to be women to their man. Like you said, that was like from like 80% to 20, and then they'll graduate over time to be like 90% to 10%. And then like that hit me. I was like, man, like just looking at that, like, wow, like that's crazy because it is a lot of women out here that would like, that use guys for like, other means and not really necessarily like, giving them the time, or they just pretty much just using them in a sense, like they just using them for personal gain pretty much. Besides your videos, will maybe start realizing looking back on things, like start realizing that I need to change up everything. It was this one little shorty I used to hang out with back home. I'm originally from Chicago, so like I'm out in Vegas now. So I've been here about a year now. I'm actually enjoying this. This like my second home right now, bro. I still get a little homesick. I ain't gonna lie. The first thing I'm doing when I get back, I'm smacking some heroes, boy. I'm gonna just call her Cece for now, because I ain't with it, putting out the name like that. We're just gonna call it Cece. All right. So this chick I met a while ago, I would say like, man, it was like, I want to say like by now it was like 3-4 years ago. This chick named Cece I used to hang out with. Now she nice, she ain't no 10, and she sure wasn't no like 5 underneath. So I'll say she was like a good 7. A solid 7, bro. Like, she pretty to look at. She got her days, but her, and it was all right. When we first hit it off, I met her on POF. You ever heard of POF? Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I hit her up. She seemed like she was cool. She invited me over to a little kickback that she had at her crib. Now I stay in Chicago. Like I'm trying to remember. I stayed with my cousin at the time on 73rd in Maryland back home. We stayed somewhere on like 83rd and Cottage, if I remember correctly. So like I said, it's been a minute, man. So, but yeah, she invited me to a kickback. I was like, all right, cool. So I invited my brother. I invited my stepbrother. I would have invited my cousin, but I don't know what happened with that. So it was just me, my stepbrother, and my brother. So we all went over there and like, hey, let's all chill. And this one I still have my, I want to say, I still have my Impala or my Monte Carlo. So it was either one. Anyway, I remember I drove there. I had my brother in the car. We pulled up, and then I let her know, like, hey, I'm outside. So she came to the door. And it was all good. It was all nice. Like, I could tell she knew how to party, too. Because, like, when we get in there, she's like, oh, you want to play a drinking game? I was like, all right, cool. So we was, like, playing a little couple of drinking games, involving with some cards. I forgot how that went, but I think, like, if you a certain...
This is the first time you guys, like, linked up in person?
Mm-hmm. That was the exact... I was going to say exact day. I don't even remember the day, but yeah, that was the time we first met up, though. That was the first time we hung out in person. So, like I said, we was playing drinking game. I forgot what it was, but involved with playing cards. So, I guess like if you draw a certain card, you have to drink, or if you draw a certain card, you got to tell the truth or tell a lie, like some sort of stuff like that. So, yeah, so then eventually, like, it got to the point where, like, I'm feeling a little buzz, I'm feeling it. We was drinking on some Remy. We had some little Hennessy. And then some other people brought some other, but I forgot what they brought. But yeah, so then when it got to the point, we were just chilling, talking. She was like, come meet me downstairs in the basement. I was like, the basement? I was like, this bitch gonna kill me. Like, so so I was like, all right. So then I let my brother know, like, hey, bro, I'm finna go in the basement. Anything pop up, bro, let me know. He was like, all right. So we going out in the basement real quick. So it was like a TV downstairs in the basement. It was like Fresh Prince playing in the background. We talking, we was chatting, and then one thing led to another, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was off I was off the drain. She was too. Man, that pussy at the time had me hypnotized, man. I ain't finna lie, man. I was like, yeah, I'm like, she got some good. Like bro, when I said it felt like, you ever had sex to the point where it felt like y'all didn't have sex for the whole day, bro? That's how it felt, man. Like, especially when you gassed up like that on the liquor, man, it'd be feeling like you going for a long time. I'm like, damn, like, when the hell did we? Yeah,
so looking down like, God. I'm like, oh man.
Right. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, man, I'm ready to bust, but at the same time, it's feeling good. Like, I want to keep going. But yeah, man, it was cool.
You were protected or no?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't had no protection, bro. I went in there straight YOLO.
Yeah, I was like, why would you ain't ready sometimes for stuff like that. So I was saying, like, yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Like, it just happens, just in the heat of the moment. Like, you're not always ready. So, now you're good, man.
Right.
I've been there too.
Right. Kind of fast forward a little bit. Me and her, we was just pretty much on and off. Like, at the time, the best way I can describe myself was like a Chad in white armor, bro. Like, I still had some F-boy tendencies, but I still in the back of my mind, low-key, was like looking for that relationship with a shorty. So I was like, she seemed like the one, but the one problem at the time was she had 2 kids by 2 different niggas. I was like, oh my God, bro. When I eventually found that out, man, I was like, do I even still want to mess with this chick, bro? So I was like, whatever. She always called me for a booty call.
When did you find out? Because he said, I'm not found out.
It was like between, like, right after we like had our little fun that first time, like a few days after that, I ended up finding out she had kids. But then I was in the back of my mind like, bro, man, that, I was like, you may not want to mess with her like that, but I mean, she a little freak though, So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep on.
Single mothers, man. They be putting it down, man. They be putting it down, man. Right.
I had to keep on the starting line. You feel me? I was almost like my Steph Curry on the team. So I just figured, I was like, I might as well just go ahead and entertain this pretty much. And then and that's one of the point I was saying, like, it was like an on and off kind of relationship. Like, some days, like, we'll kick it, we'll hang out. Then other days it's like we don't talk to each other for like weeks, man. And then all of a sudden, snap of a finger, either I hit her up randomly or she hit me up randomly. It's always the what you doing. It's always the what you doing text. So yeah, it was kind of like a little situation like that. And again, the fast forward thing, because like me and her, we've been through a lot, and it has gotten to the point where I started low-key catching feelings. Like, despite her having kids, bro, like, I started catching feelings because, like, once you like hang out with a certain person for a certain period of time, depending on the type of relationship y'all had, you start getting attached to that person. I think you made a video about that too, when you use like ties when it comes to having sex with people. Mm-hmm. Like, you form like a soul ties. Yep. Like, you form like a contract with them in a sort of way. Yeah. So yeah, after messing around with her for so many times, and I ain't gonna lie, like all the times she was like throwing parties, like she didn't like throw no like little boring little like grandma teacup kind of parties. Like, she was throwing teed up parties, bro. Like, so that's what really made me like, I'll mess with her, I'll kick it with her. So again, it got to the point I started, catching feelings for her. And I'll say it was like sometime during September, 2019, before I came out here. I was like, September was like literally like my last month in Chicago. I just busted out. I was like, man, like, we've been hanging out for a minute. We've been on and off, despite everything, I actually like, I like you now, like I'm actually, want to be your man. Like, and I told, man, when I tell you, bro, this chick went MIA on your boy. I was like, dang, that's how you feel, shorty. I was like,
oh man, she ghosts.
She pretty much ghosts me, man. Then like, and then at the
day you said that,
the day,
or was it like a slow fade, like a slow ghost?
Hold on, I'm trying to get this accurate as much as possible. It's like slowly but surely, because I remember we were still talking, and I even remember before I left, because my grandfather dropped me off at the airport, and he even waited for me, to get on the plane and on the flight and everything. So this is way before I even heard about red pill, blue pill, alpha, and I ain't gonna lie, I was acting like a straight beta male, bro. Like, I ain't gonna flex, man. So I'm hitting her up like, I'm finna leave. Why you ignoring me? I was acting like a whole little bitch about it. I was like, man, like, I shouldn't even let this get to me, but I was. I was really, it was really like bugging me. I was like, damn, shorty, like, we done been through all this, bro. And this is how you acting right now. And then when I got to Vegas, when I touched down in Vegas, I still call myself trying to reach out to hit her up, ignored all my calls, bro. And then it got to the point I was just like, I'm gonna hit a baseball style. I'm gonna give up 3 strikes and you out. You feel me? So I made it clear. I stand on that. The 3 attempts that I tried to reach out to her, I wasn't hearing back. And since then, I never heard from her, never texted her, never said anything. And then even on top of that, with your YouTube channel and other red pill channels I've been watching as well too, help motivate me to understand that, women aren't always the focus. You feel me? Like, it's more to things in life than just women, bro. And you even mentioned a couple of Bible scriptures too, because I read the Bible as well too. And Proverbs, man, like Proverbs should be everybody's, like, it should be everybody's what's the name? Should be they go-to chapters, man. Like, when it comes to like living wise and in the times that we in right now, man, and especially that one part when they mentioned about the promiscuous woman, she, sent in her bed with cement, luring the guys in, put Egyptian linen on there, like, you like put a little extra little 2 cents in the jar with it. I was like, she trying hard. She going hard with this one.
Yeah, they know what to do.
I know, right?
They know how to get you, man.
But yeah, man, like, just that alone just had me like, man, real big blessing. And like, I really do appreciate your channel and all the other channels I've been watching, man. Like, it really got me like focused. And I ain't gonna front, man. Like, we all, man, and then you look at a nice little female, you're like, damn, like she nice. So I was like, man, she got a little booty on her. You feel me? At the same time, you still gotta be like, nah, bro. Like, it ain't all that sweet, So it's all good.